Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a follow-up to the PACE facility audit. The police officer from that video was under the impression that PACE somehow was a private entity, even though it's publicly funded and it was established through public legislation. And so I decided to stop by their headquarters and speak with the management and pretty much hear from the horse's mouth. Even though I already knew that PACE is a public entity, but for some reason, some of them are under the impression that they don't answer to the public, and that is not an entirely publicly owned agency, which is a lie. So I went there and spoke with someone from the human resources, and I want to apologize ahead of time because the audio was not that great. For whatever reason, I had my microphone on a noise cancellation mode, and that actually had the opposite effect. But the rest of the video was much better, so bear with me on that. But I did stop at the headquarters like I mentioned earlier, and from there I went back to the initial location in Evanston and had another interaction with the lady that confronted me during my first visit. And I will let you watch the rest of the video and judge for yourself. Hello. Hi. Is there any way I can speak with the manager here today? Or anyone from maybe your public relations office? Thanks. I'm sorry? Well, I just had some questions for someone in management about PACE. It's not a particular issue. I just have a question. I'm sorry? I can hear you over here. I'm sorry.
Are you filming currently?
From where?
Filming.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I just record all of my interactions. I'm sorry.
You wanted to speak to someone?
Yes, I did.
Speak to about.
Someone, anyone from management or your PR person?
Well, I got to figure out who to talk. Like, what's the concern? So I can figure out who to talk to.
Well, I wanted to find out more information about PACE because I went to one of the PACE offices in Evanston, and I was told by a manager there that PACE is a private entity, which I thought was ridiculous, right? So I came here to speak with someone from management to verify what the status is. Is PACE a private entity or is it a public entity?
We're a government agency.
You're a government agency, so it's a public entity then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what you want to learn about?
I'm sorry?
That's what you kind of want to learn about?
Well, not just learn about, but I want to confirm that because she had the impression that I couldn't be there to investigate what I was trying to investigate because it was a private entity.
I see what you're asking. Okay,
Right.
I know who you're talking about.
Right. Thank you. Hello, sir. Yes. May I know who I'm speaking with?
Sure, man, I know who I'm speaking with.
Yes. I don't think that's as important as me knowing who I'm speaking with.
Well, I like to know who I'm speaking with as well. My name is Jim Coronas.
I, okay, I appreciate it.
So now answer my question. What's your name?
Well, I don't wish to give you that information at this
What do you
point.
need?
Yes. What I need is I was at one of their PACE locations in Evanston, and I encountered a manager that told me that PACE was a private entity. And so I'm here to speak with someone from upper management to confirm what the status really is. Is PACE a private or is it a public entity?
You know what PACE is?
Okay.
Pretty hard to do that.
Okay.
And I will tell you what PACE is.
Okay, so she's wrong because I do want to go back there.
Look, buddy, I'm supposed to say so I can't tell you what's wrong or what's not wrong because I wasn't there. If you say someone was wrong, great.
Well, I just told you she was telling me it's private property.
That's hearsay.
Okay.
I don't know what she said.
Okay.
You can tell me what she said,
I just told you.
right? But I don't have to believe you because that's
Okay.
hearsay.
Well, it's not about believing me. It's about just confirming.
So what, if your question is, if PACE is a government entity,
Yes.
yes, it's a municipal corporation,
Okay.
under the laws of the state of Illinois.
Okay. Okay. That's what I wanted to confirm because when I go back there, I do want to be sure that she can't tell me to leave public property. That's it. That's it. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why you're having an attitude. But,
I have a question.
right.
You did not answer any of my questions, so I don't feel.
Why? Yeah, but just because I don't tell you my name doesn't mean you should have an attitude, right? Come on. So, folks, in case you didn't hear him, because I do know the audio was a little bit distorted there, he said that he admitted that he was having an attitude because I refused to tell him who I was. So the sense of entitlement that our public employees have can be astonishing sometimes. Feeling bothered to answer simple questions and having an attitude because I did not wish to tell him my name. Just tells you what you need to know about a lot of public employees, and this is not a few of them. I guarantee you that most public employees, most people will tell you that, have the same attitude, have the same disdain for the public, even when they don't display it. And this is partly why First Amendment audits, or whatever you want to call them, are important. Because it's a good thing to expose these behaviors, and hopefully, that would push them or, force them to correct that behavior, to at least pretend that they care. So we're back here for a follow-up. Yes. So yes, I think you might remember me from the last time. Yeah. So I just wanted to come back and do a follow-up on my last visit.
Okay.
And from what I've gathered, PACE is definitely a public entity. So the fact that you wanted me to leave a public space where I had the right to be was unprofessional. That was unprofessional of you to do, and call the police on someone that's not breaking the law. I just went to your headquarters and spoke with them, and we're allowed to be here. It's a public entity. So I do understand your apprehension the first time I was here as far as safety, but that still doesn't give you the right to ask members of the public to leave the public space, especially if I'm gathering content for a story. And you didn't even introduce yourself. You didn't even tell me your name the last time I was here. Are you willing to introduce yourself to me today?
Did you need something?
No, I'm just here to follow up on my last visit, as I said.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Did you need help with something though?
Directly from you?
Yes.
No, I just need you to acknowledge the fact that this is a public place and members of the public have a right to be here and gather content for a story or observe you during the course of your duties without being asked to leave a public place where they have a right to be, or without having the police call on them to put them at risk of being arrested for exercising their
I
rights.
never asked for you to get arrested.
Yeah.
But did you need assistance with something right now?
Right, but I just told you I'm just doing a follow-up. I don't need assistance directly from you. But like I said, I just wish that you would acknowledge that calling the police on someone that's not breaking the law was wrong. That's all. I just
Okay.
need you to understand that members of the public can come here and exercise their rights without the police being called on them,
Okay.
without them being told that PACE is a private entity when we all know it's a public entity.
I hear what you're saying.
That's
so
it.
Is there something I can help you with right now?
No, nothing else.
Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Are you still not willing to tell me what your name is?
Sir, if you don't need assistance with anything right now,
Yeah, but
I don't know what you're expecting me to say or do.
just to know who I interacted with.
Okay.
What if I wanted to file a complaint, which is not my intention.
We're
but
not
what-
open to
but-
the public right now, so can you please close my door?
But what if I wanted to file a complaint? How do I know?
You just went to headquarters. That's where you would find your.
Yeah, but I need the name if I needed to.
Okay. They know who I am.
And what's your position here?
Sir, can you please close my door?
What's your position here?
Can you please close the door? Thank you.
And this is for coronavirus, ma'am. I mean, the coronavirus has been over for how long? Why do you
Sir,
why do you
can
guys still
please-
have this
well,
sign
we're
up here?
still closed. I can't answer that question for you. Can you please close the door? We're not open to the public right now.
So she's refusing to tell us who she is, and my goal here today was to educate her, but she's still being stubborn. My goal is not to file a complaint on her. My goal is to educate. But since she's still being defiant, I will be filing a complaint on her with or without her name.